Hey, it's all about quality, not about quantity, right? Let's get back to another round of Brewsday Tuesday with Drez and Huck.
It is Brewsday Tuesday. I'm Drez. Ooh.
Perfectly round.
Let me see that.
Pop.
Actually, that might have even done better than this one. It's got a little dent in it, but yeah, this one. See that? That's pretty clutch.
Yep.
Not bad. Sorry, I'm analyzing bottle openers because I got this. I think I might have mentioned it on a show or two ago, but I got a map of Virginia. It's like a wooden kind of thing, and it's got just a bunch of bottle cap spots in it. And so I'm trying to collect Virginia brewery bottle caps so I can fill it out. So I want to make sure that they're not all bent and jacked up.
Trying
and
to make
stuff.
them pop off.
I'm trying to find the bottle
Straight
openers that
even.
have them pop off without bending the hell out of them. So those both worked pretty good. So that might be
the bigger, the ones with the just
the
like
wider,
me, the big mouth, wide mouth.
Yeah. So I like that one. That's good.
It's like the joke about the wide mouth.
We'll see.
Talk.
And the reason I was so particular about this one was because I do have a Virginia beer that I just popped the top off from Star Hill over in Charlottesville. We all know them very well. They have I have the double bass. Is that bass or base?
I think it's Bass in this case.
It's a double chocolate stout. So this is going to be a beer that I might not like very much because I'm not a big stout guy, and the chocolate stouts can be hit or miss. Although I will say, I was at McAdoo's over the weekend. Have you had what is it, a moment on the lips?
No.
It's a chocolate orange milk stout. So remember like the orange chocolate like ball thing that I got for Christmas? So it's kind of got that thing going on.
Okay.
And then they're also over there. They had a hazelnut porter from. Damn, where was that from?
You're getting like me now. See, it's rubbing off on you.
It was sounding good. And then they had the Sam Adams Sphinx. That was the 3 beers that I tried on
I haven't tried
Sunday.
that one either. I don't think.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I've been off beer for a whole month, more or less.
It's been a while, right? Well,
yeah.
All right.
But
So
we're back.
So I'm pouring that. What you got over there,
you
man?
know, over Christmas
You got
we were
something
talking about.
special over
we
there.
were talking about Krampus. You know,
God, this is thick. Look at that.
Kinda
oh
like-
my God.
Krampus was a way that some people celebrate, if you
Yeah.
can call it that, Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a monster that gathers up bad
He grabs
children
and throws them in the bag.
throws them in a cage on his back.
See, yeah, I remember talking about that, and I thought that we drank the beer, but I guess we didn't find the beer.
No,
then,
we
huh?
didn't,
You
but
just
I
told
did find the
You
beer.
just told the story.
I told the story.
So this is probably this is like a Christmas beer that you just didn't find till now.
It's
or
Imperial Hell's Lager. Hell's Lager.
from Southern Tier,
From Southern Tier, one of my favorite breweries, one of my go-tos.
out of
New York. New York.
where in New York? Do you remember?
A little
I remember we found it on the
town,
label.
Lakewood, New York.
Lakewood. There you go.
Oh, man.
So what is Krampus? What kind of beer is that?
Well, it's like I said, it's a Hell's Lager, so it's a kind of a thick, creamy, malty lager. If you can see, it's yellow, but you can see it almost looks like syrup.
Yeah, this double base chocolate is pretty thick as well, and the ABV on this is 7.8.
This is hoppy and malty. It has 2 varieties of hops and 4 types of malt.
ABV
Is 9.
So yeah, we are back to the base.
Yeah,
man. All
yeah.
these big boys, man.
Well,
I miss that.
We can get an Uber home or a Lyft, depending on our politics.
Oh man,
Whichever one. I'll just take a cab.
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 Yeah,
Text
there
a
you go.
cab.
Text a cab. Oh man, so yeah, this isn't too shabby.
This is tart, a little tart, but good. Yeah, I'm going to have to really retrain my palate. My lazy palate has not been to the palate gym in a month.
Now, as much as I like getting back to the just bringing in beers and stuff, because we like I said, we were doing good with the themes and stuff, and
we'll get back to
stuff, periodically. But you did mention how we didn't do the Groundhog Day again. We did that last year.
Last year, because we're after Groundhog here, so we missed doing. We were really close to Groundhog Day last year. I think it was on it or the day before.
It was pretty close, and you found it. You actually
I had a guy. I had a
buddy-
100-mile drive to go and get it, and then the beer was not good.
It was not worth it at all. Like that beer was not great.
And I actually did in like
Was it a Puxatawny? It was a It had like Puxatawny Phil in the name or something. I can't even remember.
It was strawberry.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was.
I remember the good ones, and I remember the bad ones.
It was just the disappointing ones.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, but when you jump through that many hoops
to get it,
and it's just not great.
Yeah, and they weren't really helpful.
Yeah,
the brewery was not helpful. I ended up finding a really nice distributor in Pennsylvania that was happy to
help out,
expedite that. Because in Pennsylvania, you have to buy like a whole case. It's a lot of rules. They're changing that though. I understand.
Screw that noise.
I know. That's because if you're going to drink beer, they want you to get drunk. I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Got to buy by the case.
But so opted out of that this year, I guess.
Yeah, I just decided, we'd skip that.
I mean, that's a tough holiday. I mean, we got Valentine's Day on the horizon.
We got Valentine's Day.
I'm sure we can make that work. But Groundhog's Day is a pretty limited in the beer variety, I would assume.
I'm headed to Memphis.
Ah, yes.
So we got Memphis beers coming.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have Valentine's
we'll do that, I guess
Day.
We'll do that after Valentine's Day,
Fat Tuesday's coming up.
Yeah, that'll be here around the corner.
And Easter's in April. That's 40 days back. It should be, in February, I guess.
This is basically our conversation off the air, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but no, they need to know. They need to know. If you guys have a suggestion, too.
Oh, yes, that's a great idea.
That would be a thing,
Seriously, yeah. If you do have any beers you want us to
or
try.
Or a theme you want us to try to match a beer to.
Yeah. If you got something that you've discovered that you think that we should, throw our 2 cents on, you can obviously reach out to me, Drez at 1053thebear.com, Facebook and stuff. And, of course, Huck's
Beer Buzz.
Huck's Beer Buzz.
Gmail.
Huck's Beer Buzz
at Gmail.
At Gmail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
Email us. Let us know what you think. If you come across any good breweries or distinct beers or stuff that you hate that you want to hear what we think about it.
Yeah, we should do some themes like that. Beers we hate.
Oh. All right.
We did that for 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, we did. We already already did that.
But, yeah, we're just trying to, we kind of started this thing off and we were like, we had no idea what we're doing. And now, after a year, we have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah, we kind of still are just winging
it. No idea. So, it's fun, though. I mean, we get together, get on the radio, drink a few beers.
And BS our way through it like we're doing right now. It's working good.
Jazz asked me last week, what are we doing next week? I said, I guess we'll find out next week. Yeah. Here we are.
Drinking beers.
If you like this show, then I want you to fill out one of those little comment cards in your console of your car. If you don't like this show, I'd like you to change on over to one of those other stations that's named after somebody. Listen to that for a while, and then come back when we're gone.
All right, yeah.
But don't write down anything and send it to anybody.
Which will actually be pretty soon because we're ready to untap these bad boys, man. Are you ready for what are you thinking of Krampus over there?
I'm just like I will say my complaint here is the Krampus is a little too cartoonish. I mean, the Krampus is supposed to be
looking at the picture on the
bad,
bottom.
You know what.
I mean, he looks pretty evil and stuff.
Yeah, but he's kind of cartoonish.
You wanted it to be more
realistic,
graphic.
Yeah, more graphic. Maybe pointer points.
I mean, I wouldn't want to F with that guy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But the beer is amazing. I can't remember. I probably had 3 Hell's Lagers in my life. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Okay, so like if somebody pronounces a word wrong, respect that they learned that word from reading it. Seriously, that means they've never heard the word. Yeah. So if they say it wrong, that's not a bad thing. It means they read. Okay,
that's a good point.
I'm gonna give this thing
hyperbole.
Yeah, hyperbole. Yeah. No, I'm not going on with that either. Horse duvers. So anyway. But that talks about your socioeconomic status. If you haven't seen those, you haven't heard that.
I love me some horse duvers.
Me too. I'm gonna. This beer has a lot of things I like about it. It's got this peculiar hop flavor at the end, but it may be again my palate's a little skewed. But I mean, it's at least a 4.25. I'm gonna say 4.25.
4.25 for the Krampus from Southern Tier.
Yeah, I think if the picture had been cuter, I'd have given it a 4.5.
We're very judgmental on this
we
show.
Are.
We judging every aspect of the beers.
You eat with your eyes.
Very true. For me, over here at Star Hill, see, now this is a tough one because as everybody, if you've been listening to the show, I'm not a big dark beer kind of guy, stouts and porters.
He hates them.
And what I don't, and actually not at all, because I've realized that, over time of not only doing the show and drinking craft beer, but, the more you try them, the more they warm up to you. And so when I used to not even be able to get through them, I could easily drink this beer. It's going down pretty easily. You definitely do get that chocolate taste. The notes aren't too bad. Let me take another sip or two before I give it my final Untapped rating. And in the meantime, I'm going to let Huck give his spiel.
Well, I was just going to say that, well, first of all, with these darker beers, sometimes it is better to warm it up. Maybe we should bring some of those Spiegelau glasses in that are real thin and we can warm them up.
Spiegelau.
But if by my spiel, you mean that they can find me on YouTube, on iTunes, now on Google Play.
Google Play.
Brewsday Tuesday is now on Google Play for these Android users out there.
And you know what I'm pretty surprised about? Because, Brewsday Tuesday, I was like, oh, we'll do it on Tuesday, Brewsday Tuesday. It seemed like I figured, somebody's thought of that. But seriously, no. If you type in Brewsday Tuesday on YouTube, that's us. Like, it's just us popping up.
on the podcast, there is a podcast.
Oh, that's
Brewsday Tuesday, but they don't really do anything like what we do.
Screw those guys.
No, they seem all right, but they do.
I'm sure they're probably cool.
No, they do really weird themes, and they're interesting, but they're not us.
Yeah, I don't listen to it. Either way,
yeah.
So you can find all that. All right, so back to the double bass. It's probably double. You said
bass.
You think it's bass?
The picture.
I don't think it's bass. It's just like chocolate.
Double bass, double bass.
It's BASS. That can go either way, right?
Yeah, but their competitors, Blue Mountain has all the bass themed beers, so I see them doing bass, not bass.
That to me,
I'm just saying.
I would guess double bass.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'd say bass. Because bass would be conflicting with the fish theme of Blue Mountain, which is their neighbor.
We might need to phone a friend on this one. Yeah, email them. But either way, it's a chocolate stout, double chocolate stout, of course, double bass. Double bass, whatever. It's got to be double bass. Double bass, because double bass makes sense, a double bass pedal.
Right.
What's a double bass?
Yeah, musical. It's musical.
Yeah. So it's definitely double bass. And I'd say, and it's tough for me, because do I rate it how I like it and how I would actually rate it, or do I rate it for a stout?
I think you should go with rating it for a stout.
That's kind of what I do. That's kind of what I do, too. So if I'm rating it for a stout, trying to go like what with other people might think for stout. Like me personally, this beer it's definitely drinkable, so it's probably like a 3. But if I'm rating it for a stout, it's probably a 3.5, maybe 3.25. I'll give it a 3.5. If it's double bass, because I do like music and I like drums.
Have you had a stout that you gave a 4 or 4.5 to? Have you had one? I'm just asking that.
Probably the one from Sunday. Actually, you know what? I can pull it up right now.
So that's what I mean.
One from Actors,
you say compared to that one, where is this one? I think
not as good.
Okay.
And let me see what I gave that one. I want to say I gave it a 4. I'm gonna pull it up. It was a hazelnut stout.
We haven't talked about this in a long time, but I have the tendency to try to give a quarter and a half a point to styles I don't like, and remove a quarter and a half a point to styles I like. Unless I really like them, then I just give them a 5.
I stand corrected. It was a porter, hazelnut porter from Victory. Have you had that?
Victory? No, I have not, but I've seen it out there.
The note on that alone was worth like a half a point. It smelled amazing. Very good. We might need to do that on the show.
I've lost all the fat in my nose. I can smell beer again.
Fantastic.
Really nice.
All right. Well,
I thought I had sinus issues, but I just had a fat nose.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for Brewsday Tuesday today.
Leave y'all with that
once
buzz.
Again, Huck's Beer Buzz is where you can find him. Brewsday Tuesday on the everything. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the tunes right here on The Bear. Stick around.